it's Maddie from Top Rope Squishy. Welcome to my show.
Yay!
We are doing a Dynamite recap of yesterday's Dynamite show. Please forgive me because I'm probably going to be all over the place because it was amazing. I was so happy with yesterday's show. I can't tell you how excited every freaking match got me, all the way from the beginning to the end with the parking lot match. But let's start at the beginning with FTR going up against Judas Express in a non-title match. So this match started with the Young Bucks showing up for no reason but to kick a ref in the fucking chest. Hey, they got fined again, I guess, but this is them showing their heel side. Heel Bucks, I can dig it. I like it. I want to see more of it. But regarding Jurassic Express and FTR, so FTR kept Jungle Boy away from his corner, away from Luchasaurus. He was unable to make a tag for quite some time, so FTR whooped his ass. You know, once Luchasaurus was able to make that tag, though, he was dominating FTR. And in order to offset that, they threw Luchasaurus into the audience, and then FTR used dirty tactics to pin Jungle Boy, and it was a win for FTR. Not surprised there, but hey, it was exciting to see either way. And then Hangman Adam Page solo going up against Frankie Kazarian. Listen, Frankie Kazarian shocked the hell out of me. I've never seen him so agile, with so many moves, so high energy. And then you had Kenny Omega on commentary, which is kind of strange because him and Paige are kind of like not friends right now. But this match was so high impact. These guys were clearly busting each other's asses. There was no clear like dominator. It was not one-sided at all. I couldn't tell throughout the entire match who was really going to take it, even though I had gone with Paige in my predictions. And it was a buckshot lariat to knock Frank Kazarian out and get the pin. And then Paige was looking for Omega, and he disappeared. As soon as Paige won, he kind of sounded upset, and he just left the commentary table, which left Paige looking kind of strange inside the ring, looking for his friend. He ain't got no friends. Sorry, Paige. I love Paige, though, and I know that he is going to make an amazing single competitor, and you know that Paige versus Omega is in the works for the future, so can't wait for that. Then MJF in the ultimate squash match against Captain Shawn Dean. This was like a 5-second match. It was a poke to the eye before the bell, and then he pinned him with the salt of the earth Fujiwara armbar. The end. 5 seconds. He's done. He just came to talk about himself, and it was over. Super, super duper squash match. We all knew MJF was going to take it regardless of who came out. Sorry, Shawn Dean. That was so bad for Shawn Dean. Then Eddie Kingston came out to make a speech with his group, Lucha Bros and Butcher and the Blade. But before they made their speech, of course, he had them kick random people's butts in the audience. But you know, he threw in that little tidbit about him and never having been taken out of the casino battle royale. Why does he keep throwing that in there? I mean, is something coming with that? And then he made a comment to Blade about getting his house in order. Listen, I must be living under a rock, because was I the only person that did not know that Allie was married to Blade? What? So what he meant was, there's going to be war between Eddie Kingston's faction and the Nightmare family. Holy crap. I can't wait to see how this goes, but I'm guessing that's what Eddie Kingston was referring to. Who we got next? Jericho and Hagar versus Private Party. Woo, I love me some Private Party. Private Party, surprisingly, was holding up their own against Chris Jericho and Hagar. They even pulled a silly string on Hagar, but Hagar's a freaking beast. So, what happened? They took Hagar out, but Chris Jericho pulled a Judas Elbow on Isiah Cassidy, and that was the end of the match. However, as Inner Circle likes to do, they started beating up on Cassidy, and Mark Quinn came and kicked Jericho in the face. And I think that's called revenge, It was beautiful. Private Party lost, as predicted, but the match was amazing, which, was kind of iffy because I wasn't sure how both of those styles were going to work out in the ring, but it was spectacular. The NWA Women's Champ Thunder Rosa went up against AEW's Ivelisse for the NWA Championship belt. These women went back and forth in the ring. They went outside of the ring. They gave everything they had. It was super high energy, super high impact. I love me Latin wrestlers, Latin women wrestlers, and Thunder Rosa. I mean, can I be any happier? I was so happy with this freaking match, and it was a tombstone power driver that made Thunder Rosa retain her belt. But Ivelisse is obviously a heel, and so is Diamante, and once the win was obtained by Thunder, Diamante jumped in and started messing with Thunder. And who came to the rescue? The AEW Women's Champ Hikaru Shida came to Thunder Rosa's rescue. And now, thanks to that, there is a women's tag team match going on the next Dynamite. Thunder and Shida join forces to go up against Ivelisse and Diamante. Look, it doesn't get any better than that. Exciting. Then, one of the best moments of the night. Will Hobbs, people! Will Hobbs is all elite. Murder Hawk came out to talk about and Jake the Snake, obviously, to talk about how they're teaming up with Team Taz's Cage and Starks to go up against Mox. So who was going to join Mox? Well, when Mox came out to do his speech, Cage and Starks surprise attacked them, and then Will Hobbs came out of nowhere with a chair and defended Mox. It was beautiful. I was so happy. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I was jumping up and down. I'm so happy for Will Hobbs. Willpower, damn it. And it's gonna be Mox, Will Hobbs, and Darby Allin against Cage, Starks, and Murder Hawk. Holy Sheeta. I mean, that's gonna be freaking amazing match, but that was one of my favorite moments of that night. Now to the main event of the night, people. The parking lot match was ridiculous. Can we please give it up to Santana, Ortiz, Sexy Chucky T, and Trent? These guys put it all on the line for our entertainment, and there was no clear winner and no clear loser as far as I was concerned. They were going at it. It was brutal, it was beautiful, it was exciting, and it was dirty. And they were jumping on top of cars, they were putting each other through the hoods, doing moves on top of the hoods. Trent got thrown into a windshield. People were getting hit with planks of wood. Trent hit himself in the face with a plank of wood. I mean, it was amazing. And at one point, it looked like Santana might have had the upper hand. He had a pipe in his hand. He was coming for Sexy Chucky T. But then, who shows up to rescue them? Who saves the day? Orange Cassidy, best friend's friend. He pops out of the trunk of a car. He has a chain around his hand, and he gave Santana the super orange punch and knocked him out. Dragged him to the side. Then best friends finished off Santana and Ortiz, and just as you thought it was over and they get into the car with Trent's mom Sue, what does she do? Trent's mom Sue is a G. She flipped everybody the bird on their way out. My God, this match was everything. I've seen it twice, and if you haven't seen it, you missed out. You better find it, you better watch it, because you won't regret it. So thank you guys. Thank you Santana and Ortiz, and thank you best friends for probably one of the best things I have seen in AEW to date. And that was an amazing Dynamite altogether. I can't even think of a better Dynamite at this point. So good. They only keep getting better with time. And that's my recap show, people. So if you enjoyed what you watched, please subscribe, like below, and leave me a comment. Hit the bell for notifications so that you know every time I put up a video. And that is my show. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already at Top Rope Squishy. I'm out!